Hey everybody, it's Jimmy with Jimmy's Thrifts. Just here with my guest today, which is Robert. How you doing, Robert?
Nice to meet you.
He's actually my older brother, and he's been selling on eBay for a while. And can you tell us a little bit about what you sell on eBay?
Yeah, so I started selling tools. I really like tools. I think I have a tool addiction. I see tools and I buy them. So I go to yard sales and estate sales and I buy tools and I sell them. And it seems to work out pretty good.
Nice. Now, what kind of tools exactly are you looking for? Like hand tools, power tools, things like that?
Mainly like mechanic tools. I've been a mechanic for probably 10 to 12 years and I know mechanic tools, so I kind of stick to that.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I'll sell carpentry tools and old stuff, but
Yeah.
I mainly stick to mechanic.
Now, for everybody that's watching, what are some of the brands that you specifically look for in mechanics tools that have a high resale value?
Mainly like Snap-on, Mac, any of the higher end truck brands. I do look for Craftsman as well as other random stuff like that.
Now, the Craftsman brings up something that I wanted to talk about in this video. You just recently had a really good sale on a Craftsman item. Now, what was the item and how much did it sell for?
Yeah, crazy story. So we go to a garage sale, me and my dad, and he's like, "Come on, let's go to this garage sale." And he showed me the ad for it, and it didn't show any pictures. And I was kind of like, "Yeah, I'll go, I guess." So we go to this garage sale, and I'm digging around. I was kind of disappointed. I'm like, "There's not a whole lot here." I grabbed a ratchet and a speed handle and a couple other things I just threw in a box.
Now, you sold this speed handle too, right?
Yeah. So, anyways, I get home and the thing that really stuck out at me was this Craftsman 3/8 ratchet, and it says Craftsman Vanadium on it. And I'd never seen anything like it before, so I was kind of like intrigued. And I follow a group on Facebook called Craftsman Tool Collectors, and I posted a picture of it.
Mm.
And those guys were like, "You got the holy grail, this thing is worth a ton of money." And they were throwing out numbers like, "That's 200, 500. I had people messaging me asking to buy it, and I'm like, what, I just want to put it on eBay and see what happens.
That's when you knew you had to do an auction.
Yeah, and I don't ever do auctions. I usually do buy it now.
Yeah. Because you know what it's worth, probably, usually.
Yeah, so I did the auction. And I started the auction off at $200 because I had a bunch of people on Facebook saying 200. So I'm like, what, they can fight over it on eBay if they want. And yeah, it ended today, and I was kind of watching it, and it went up to 300, and then it went up to 500, and I put my phone in my pocket and forgot about it, and then I heard the cha-ching.
That's a great sound.
Yeah, everybody loves to hear the cha-ching. So I pulled out my phone, and I couldn't believe it. It was $1,725. I sold this little ratchet.
$1,725 for this ratchet. How much did you pay for it to begin with?
It had a sticker on it for $10.
Wow. $10 into $1,725 on one item. That's incredible. And there's something unique about this ratchet. It's not actually a ratchet. What did you call the way it operates?
Yeah, so it's from the 1930's is what I found in my research, and it doesn't have gears in it. What it has is there's like a round shaft, and it has like 4 or 5 different cams, and it kind of uses friction.
That seems like some really advanced technology for the 1930s.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
But also, I found this at the same sale, and come to find out they were both part of a set.
Really?
And so this was sought after, and this sold for over $200.
Wow. Was it the same buyer or no?
No, it wasn't.
Wow. So $200 for this and $1,700. What was the total that you paid for both of these?
It was like a whole box, a little cardboard box full of random stuff with these for like $25.
Now, if the people watching this are looking for these vintage Craftsman to sell, what are some of the telltale indicators that it's a vintage Craftsman? I mean, we'll get a close-up of this in a minute, but It doesn't seem that special, and honestly, it doesn't even look that old. What are some of the telltale signs?
Yeah, so it's in really good shape. So, which made me, I didn't realize it was that old. I didn't realize it was from the 30s. And how you can tell that it's from the 30s or really old is the Craftsman, the C kind of wraps around and goes underneath the Craftsman. They call it an underline.
Okay, so if the C is coming underneath all the word Craftsman, that's usually an older model
Right.
tool.
Yep. And I mean, you probably come across all kinds of Craftsman tools.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of Craftsman tools out there, but if you see that underline, that's usually a good sign that it has quite a bit of value.
That's awesome. Well, this is really, really cool. I'm going to get some close-ups of this in a minute. Let's see.
Yeah, it's really unique. I almost didn't buy it, and then I'm like,
That would have been a big regret. You probably never realized.
I was like, you know what? I've never seen anything like it before. So I'm like, I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to spend the $10, and it paid off. It's like winning the lottery.
That's incredible.
And why it's so rare is the Craftsman only made this for like 1 or 2 years.
Wow, really?
Craftsman was in the process of finding other companies to make their tools.
Mm-hmm.
And this was kind of like a test. They had another company make it. I forgot what the company was, but...
So it literally is like the holy grail of Craftsman tools.
Yeah, I would say.
In what city did you find this in?
I found this in Syracuse, New York.
Syracuse, New York. We're in upstaters here in New York, and Syracuse is only like a half hour to 45 minutes from here. And it's kind of our big city. So that's pretty crazy. That's been probably in Syracuse for the last, what was that, 80, 90 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's old.
So awesome. Well, that's like a one-of-a-kind thing. You'll probably never find another one of those, but there is some around the country, I'm sure, and if you keep your eyes peeled for them, they might turn up. So anything else you wanted to add about this, or any of your sales or anything?
Yeah, so it kind of goes to show, like, if you see something that like you've never seen before, and it's kind of an oddball, and it's like, man, I've never seen anything like that. Just snatch it out and throw it in the bag.
And I think another good resource that Rob did was look on that Facebook group for like some advice or counsel to try to gauge what he had, really, because you had a hunch that it was valuable, but those guys on Facebook confirmed it, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty serious collectors, and I've done that multiple times. I follow a couple different groups. There's the Craftsman group, and then there's like a tool junkies. So if I find a tool that I don't really know what exactly it is,
Mm-hmm.
I'll post a picture, and everybody will comment and say this and that. And
Well, that's awesome. All right, well, thanks for sharing your story. Everybody, keep your eye out for Craftsman tools. This is truly remarkable to turn $10 into $1,725. It's your biggest flip yet, then, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
He's in the 1K club. I'm not there yet, but, that's pretty awesome. Well, thanks for sharing, Rob.
Yeah, thank you.
And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hit like and subscribe if you did. And stay tuned for more great content coming up about reselling.